Most of Kenya's wildlife is found in the rangelands. These rangelands make up 80% of Kenya's total land area and have low rainfall. The rangelands comprise of grassland, also known as savanna grasslands, and bushlands with the vegetation, which majorly make up the country's wildlife habitat. As indicated on the following map of selected species, only a few of this wildlife, represented by the colored dots, live fully within Kenya's national parks and reserves. For example, only a substantial amount of elephants, red dots, are well within the Tsavo National Parks. A considerable number of giraffes, brown dots, in the northeast and wildebeest, south of the country, are outside of the national parks and reserves. Kenya's tourism sector is thus at risk of losing its most valuable asset. Wildlife densities in areas important for tourism, such as Narok County, the county of Kajiado, and northern parts of Laikipia County, are declining. In Narok County, for example, areas that previously had high wildlife densities have now lost their grip, mostly because water rangelands have been converted to croplands. This is creating serious negative impacts on the Mara-Serengeti wildebeest migration. To learn more about this important tourist attraction, please see the tourism tour. Meanwhile, in the Athi-Kapiti Plains, the number of wildebeest represented in this map by brown dots are also declining, as seen with the comparison in numbers between the 1970s and the 1990s. Wildebeest herds numbering in the tens of thousands used to migrate between their dry season grazing grounds in what is now Nairobi National Park and their wet season grazing areas in the Athi-Kapiti Plains. In recent years, however, this land has been subdivided and private landowners have put up fences to demarcate their parcels. These fences now block access to traditional wildlife migration routes and dispersal areas. Near Laikipia, the story of gravy zebras highlights the broader problems of wildlife in the northern rangelands. This map shows the distribution of gravy zebra, represented by green dots in the 1970s. However, the number of gravy zebra recorded by the government of Kenya had significantly declined, especially in the 1990s, as shown in this map. Wildlife in these areas compete for land and water with humans and domestic livestock. This has led to several problems, including damage of crops by wildlife, spread of wildlife diseases to livestock, loss of livestock to predators, and poaching. As a result, gravy zebra and other species, including hunter's hartebeest, are now endangered. In spite of all these issues, Kenya's wildlife remain a source of national pride. They attract many international tourists to Kenya who purchase local goods and services. It is important to protect Kenya's wildlife and ecosystems from any serious damage.